I am Steve. As a child, I yearned for the mines.
They actually reference the meme. I cannot believe they did that, but also they have references to Minecraft dungeons, and for the first time ever, we've seen what villagers will look like in the movie, and yep, it's just about as horrifying as you'd expect. I'll share with you all of the fun reveals from the trailer, including this super fun Easter egg, but also we have some extra fun news about the new Minecraft ride that they've announced will be coming to the US and the UK. They're spending $100 million on a brand new food, beverage, and ride experience for a theme park. This is something which is incredible, especially if you're Mojang. I imagine this commercialization is a very good piece of news, but let's start by talking about the Minecraft movie, because yeah, the Minecraft movie was heavily mocked after its first trailer, with this famous moment.
I am Steve.
But now it seems to have won people over. The reception online seems to be wildly positive, and honestly, it seems very obvious when you see moments like this one.
The cube emits a cool blue glow. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible.
Okay, they know what they're doing. The moment that music starts playing, they know they've got the nostalgia crowd hooked in immediately, but honestly, this is one of the very smart decisions here. The other one being showing actual game mechanics, with a lot of redstone being featured.
Anything you can dream about here,
A minecart zips through a shaft.
you can make.
As Steve pushes a lever, lava pours into a cage, turning a live chicken into a roasted one.
All of your attention is on the cooked chicken, and I totally understand why, but I've got to say, looking at all of the villagers in the background of these shots, there are definitely some weird design choices in this movie. Honestly, there is a big section of this trailer where I start to lose focus again, especially when the piglins come into focus.
A mob of pigs attacks.
There are dark forces who want to destroy this world. If we want to stop them, we're going to need to create something amazing.
But even immediately after this super Hollywood section, there's still the fun area of lots of skeletons shooting him in a hole. By the way, using bows now instead of a sword. We still have the moments of Steve doing an actual crafting recipe. That's right, they're not all made up ones. He makes an actual diamond sword in here too. And overall, they do a lot of actual real Minecrafty stuff, which I think is great. Even these small references to Minecraft dungeons, like this shelf here, is just filled with fun Minecraft references. There's TNT at the top, there's a jack-o'-lantern, a melon, a potion of some form, then there's a leather helmet, an enchanted diamond helmet, a turtle shell helmet, a bunch of fireworks are looking pretty cool there, a lectern, some gold armor, but most importantly, there are these boots over here, and to the untrained eye, I've seen a lot of people complaining, like, this is clearly a Terraria item, but no, that's a Minecraft Dungeons item, the Boots of Swiftness. I love that they're actually starting to show that, yeah, we actually did pay attention to Minecraft before making this trailer, and that is very much the impression that I got from this. I think the only way they really missed that was how much they leaned into the bees. I mean, this is literally the opening shot of the trailer.
Minecraft trailer, take two.
A giant honeybee made from blocks bumps into a camera lens.
There's also one right after Steve puts together his magic blue orb, his cube that's going to be the plot MacGuffin for the movie. There's one right in the overworld there. I think this is in general just to be like, look, Minecraft mobs are differently sized, isn't that cute? And if it's a way to interact with a more casual fan, then I guess so be it. But if we're talking about this blue orb, which is the plot MacGuffin anyway, do you notice how it's got real enchantment table text on it? This is really fun, and I noticed it, and I thought, oh, that's a fun detail too. But even crazier than just being real details is the fact that they actually spell out real things using this. So today, Gecko from Reddit decided to translate it, and as you can see, if you use the grid just like so, it looks like this. And this seems like it makes no sense, like Ionk, Teo, Amiel, God, you know, it makes no sense whatsoever. However, if you read it going in a spiral, it's iron, gold, stone, gate, head, home. Oh, that is so cool to me that they actually have written something on it. Is it going to be relevant in the end? Will they need to translate it? I don't know, but I think it's super, super, super cool. And also, it's very fun that in this trailer, they're sharing that Steve is in fact going to be a major role. He's not just a weird character they bump into. It's just that these other characters are clearly going to run into him fairly early to build that kind of ensemble cast. Indeed, trying to build out the other characters is a fun idea, but I like that they're really going back to their roots as Steve. And so looking at this, I have to say, if I'm going to sum it up, besides saying that they are really leaning into getting the fan base on board, I mean, they showed off Mumbo Jumbo yesterday working on something. A lot of people are theorizing, maybe a mob for the future of vanilla. Are people speculating too far, or is that real? You tell me. But also, they have this fun interview of Dan TDM that I wanted to share.
Even as someone who plays the game so much, I'm like, how are they going to do this? And it does look incredible. It's like mind-blowing. this is how Minecraft is in real life.
Okay, so there's a philosophical rule that if something can be explained by stupidity, maybe it just can be in the reality, but I think that looking at the way they did this first Minecraft trailer, and it got such a large negative reaction, again, everyone in my life from my uncle to my brother to everyone that knows Minecraft is talking about it and how bad it is, and then immediately following up by being like, oh yeah, but look how good this can be too, is actually a much smarter idea than just doing 2 good trailers. Because now I think anyone who knows Minecraft knows they want to watch this movie, even though it's going to be super Hollywood proportions with explosions and all that silly stuff. They are going to have the fun references that you want. However, they then have the big base of people out there saying, oh, the Minecraft movie, that'd be fun to watch, ironically, am I right? And I think that they managed to geniusly combine those 2 audiences, and I therefore think it probably will do quite well, assuming this reaches the wider audience, which it looks like it has. I mean, to put it in perspective, we are currently anticipating the naming of the winter drop, as well as the start of the updates for the next update for Minecraft. The one after this is likely to start on Bedrock this week. Despite the huge Minecraft news itself, I would say this is the thing which has taken over the kind of zeitgeist, which is a very impressive thing. I think that this is proof that if you're less tone deaf as a studio, you'll get much more support. But also on the exact same day, intriguingly enough, Minecraft realizing they're finally going to be cashing in on this movie rather than making a huge loss, I think they've also done another huge deal, which was announced by Merlin Entertainment. So the way they word it is Minecraft in real life, Merlin Entertainment and Mojang Studios join forces to create location-based attractions. And if you're in the theme park world, you're like, oh yeah, but if you're not, let me show you a couple of the renders for this. I don't know why they use these spooky, like, blacked out shadow images sort of things, but they're going to be making a Minecraft land theme park, except the kind of like caveat on that is that even though they're investing £85 million, it's a British company, so their reporting is in Great British pounds, they're going to be spending £85 million in 2 attractions, one of which will be in the US and one of which will be in the UK, starting in 2026. It will include a first-of-the-kind concept for Minecraft-themed guest accommodation, retail food and beverage, alongside exciting experiences, including a Minecraft-themed ride at the Merlin locations in these 2 countries. So that is very, very exciting. I mean, looking at these images, I can't help but be excited, but something a lot of people haven't seen, apparently at time of recording, just under 5,000, at time of recording, only 5,000 people have seen this little promo image they put out, where as you can see, it is a roller coaster, but it's minecart rails. This is so cool in my opinion, and kind of shows the vague vibe for why this can work so well. And so yeah, this is something Merlin have done a few times with different collaborations, but they're doing it with Minecraft in 2026, as this trailer reiterates, and that is something that is very exciting. So where exactly will this be? I actually went through every single Merlin property. They're a giant mega theme park corp. They own every single thing that you would want to do for fun in the UK, from the London Eye to the castles to the theme parks, and interestingly enough, they own Fort Park and Alton Towers and Chessington World of Adventures. So those are the 3 biggest theme parks in the UK. Well, actually, biggest theme parks UK. Alton Towers is number 1. Flamingo Land is number 2. How have I never heard of Flamingo Land? According to Time Out, the 3 best in the UK are those 3, but I would argue best is very subjective. But in any case, knowing which of those 3 it was is going to be fairly hard. But I then went into the roller coaster community, and it's really fun because there's been rumors for a while that there was already going to be a multi-dimension coaster there. And so for those who don't know, yeah, Chessington is going to get a massive attendance boost because the new multi-dimension coaster is probably going to be themed to Minecraft. And it kind of makes sense if you think about it, if this is going to be the one that's opening sooner, because Chessington already has a Jumanji section of the theme park, so movies are the reference they may be going for there, and then also because Chessington is actually in London, like not near London like some other things, it's inside of London, and given that London is one of the most visited cities on the planet, it means that they can get some of that global footfall coming through them so that they can ride on the Minecraft thing, which I think is kind of cool, I guess. As someone who lives less than an hour away from Chessington, I guess that's kind of nice. I know someone who works there, maybe I can get a discount that way. If you work at Chessington and you know anything about the Minecraft ride, hit me up. I'd love to have some inside info, and I obviously won't share anything that would trace it back to you, but I am very, very excited about the idea of a Minecraft ride, and apparently I'm not the only one. But yeah, they're also doing one in the US, and it's weird because Merlin is a largely UK-based company. They have a few Legoland resorts and a few Sea Lifes in the US, but I can't imagine there's going to be a Sea Life Minecraft attraction, unless I'm wildly wrong. So maybe there's going to be Minecraft inside wider for Legoland. But yeah, the biggest shock to me is the fact that this is a deal that's going to Merlin. I was literally 99% sure that it was just, you know, some amount of time until either Disney or Universal bought up the rights to a Minecraft park, because both companies have worked with Minecraft in the past, and both companies would have a huge gain from Minecraft because it's the biggest video game of all time. That's one. But two, it's also very, I would say it's not like limited to one demographic like some games are. Maybe your sports games are very popular in the late teens and the early 20s. But because Minecraft is popular with the adults and the kids can be excited to go, and the adults can be excited enough to say, yeah, let's actually spend the ridiculous amount on tickets. That is what you want when you're a theme park company. And so, you know, it really sucks for those guys that apparently Merlin are the people who came through, and apparently in London is where you'll be able to ride the Minecraft roller coaster, which I just think is kind of cool. I also think it's interesting if they're going to tie this into the Minecraft experience at all, because they are doing that big event. And so I think if you take this whole thing combined, you can say that it's a crazy week for the commercialization of Minecraft. Commercialization isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not necessarily a good thing. Indeed, although they are chasing all of these deals seemingly successfully, it's something that's worth mentioning that although the team that are doing these sales deals might be nailing their job, that all means nothing if the vanilla game is dying while they do so. And so I think that, as always on this channel, as excited as I am for these other properties, it always has to come with the caveat that, like, well, Minecraft needs to exist as a product first, right? But we are in a time that's exciting for that. Indeed, if you subscribe to this channel, you can learn all about the next update, which has just started its preview process on Bedrock. They finally added a pause version. It's insane. But they're also adding all sorts of fun things, and indeed, the update after the winter drop for Java will also start development soon. I'm pretty excited for that and the release date announcement that will be coming very shortly. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
You can make.
As Steve pushes a lever, lava pours into a cage, turning a live chicken into a roasted one.
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it?